Pain heals. Chicks dig scars. Glory lasts forever.
The WNBA UConn Mafia comes down hard on Lauren Jackson, gets her to completely recant every positive thing she said about Caitlin Clark while on the Sue Bird podcast. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate all your support. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Shout out to the 19. This is absolutely crazy. This is crazy. This is how ridiculous the WNBA truly is. I got to play you these two clips. I don't think I ended up doing a video. I don't know if maybe it was the timing and there was a lot of other stuff going on or what have you, but Lauren Jackson got a whole lot of praise for some things she said about Caitlin Clark. And I'm going to play this and we're going to talk about it because there's some specific things she said. Because then she goes on Sue Bird's podcast. And I swear to God, this is like the freaking Body Snatchers. This is like someone who was replaced by a pod person because we have both on video. Oh, man. Okay. I could go on and on and on. So I will play this for you first. Take a listen. Pay close attention to what she says about Caitlin Clark's non-shooting attributes.
Who are you enjoying watching right now?
Who is everyone enjoying watching? Caitlin Clark. I love her intensity. I love that. Obviously, she's a young player and still has so much, development ahead of her. But I think her smarts, the way she reads the game, the way she passes the ball, the way she shoots the ball, she can get to the basket, change a pace, And I feel like she probably has the pressure of the world on her shoulders and she's still able to get out there and perform unafraid, no fear. Just what an athlete. I am just so impressed with her and how awesome. So I'm a fan. Man, I would have loved to have played with her, as a point guard with that much vision and awareness. I've just never seen anything like it.
Who are you enjoying?
Now, you heard her. I would have loved to have played for her. High praise for everything about Caitlin Clark as a passer, right? You heard you talk about the passer, the awareness, the vision, the IQ, her ability to pass the ball. That is what Lauren Jackson. Now, I understand if you don't know who Lauren Jackson is, because again, no one even knew the WNBA existed until 2024. But she was, in the context of the WNBA, a hell of a basketball player. You can see she had a phenomenal career, won the MVP award 3 times, was runner-up, I think, a couple more times, Defensive Player of the Year, and on and on. And, of course, she played with Sue Bird. So now she just recently went on the Snakes podcast. Yes, Sue Bird is absolutely a snake, as you will listen to this. This is all right. Anyway, I'm just gonna play it. I can't even.
That you look at and think oh, I wish I could play with her.
Right, hold on.
Day that you look at and think oh, I wish I could play with her.
100% a set up question. Because listen to this. Keep in mind what you just heard.
I love Caitlin Clark. I've said that before, but I do love her, but it was taken out of context. I've always said that Sue is the one that you are the, but no.
I don't
no. I have to
saw it, babe. Take it.
Before we go any further, how exactly was it taken out of context? You said I would have loved to have played with her. Talking about Caitlin Clark. Okay.
No. You are the best point guard I've ever played with, but you are completely different players to her. And also too, she's got a lot of development and growth to come, but I feel like you are the consummate professional. But I think the way that you are able to bring a team together and make a team hum, you're the player that I actually got to play with and I would wish I could play with.
I knew exactly what you meant.
Yeah, no, I know
when you
did
did that video. I knew exactly what was happening.
So I'll say that I love watching her. I'm not sure I would have loved playing with her though. I'm not sure because I'd be like, pass me the ball. Yeah. I'm open. Give me the ball.
But she's
a very good.
I average 5 assists. She averages 8. I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like she'd take a 3 instead of passing it to me, and I'd be like, no, mate, that's not gonna work.
It's a pick and pop. I've heard that. It's before.
A big pop.
Nah, mate, it's not gonna work.
No, mate.
Day.
Are you speechless? I'm a little speechless, and I feel like I have to be a little speechless. Otherwise, 4 out of every 5 words is going to be something I can't actually say on here. I mean, I could, but that's not that's not this channel. So you heard the first video. A lot of that video was in praise of Caitlin Clark's passing abilities, both in skill, execution, basketball IQ, vision, awareness, all that, and clearly said, I would have loved to have played with her. And here, 100% the opposite. I don't think, and actually insulted Caitlin Clark. I don't think I'd like to play with her. I'd be open and she would take a 3, and that's not going to work. I'm sorry. What now? Caitlin Clark doesn't hit open passers? Did you literally, without using the word selfish, she absolutely 100% just called Caitlin Clark a selfish basketball player. Yes, this one, Caitlin Clark, who led the nation in high school in assists in 2017 and 2018 and 2019 and 2020. All 4 years, she led the nation in assists. 3 of her 4 years in college, she led the nation in assists. In 2021, her freshman year, she led the Big Ten in assists. I think she was second in the nation, but I'm not sure. She finished 3rd all time in NCAA history in assists. She set, as a rookie, of course, we know she set all kinds of Indiana Fever records, but she also set the WNBA single game record with 19. Yes, she set the WNBA single game record as a rookie with 19 assists. She set the single season record in the WNBA with 319. And now I hesitate because that 19 is in there twice, but it was 319, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 319. And she has the nerve to sit here after that other video to say, oh no, all that great stuff I said it's somehow out of context, and to sit here and actually insult Caitlin Clark, disparage Caitlin Clark's ability because she's sitting with the snake, with the UConn snake, Sue Bird, who talks out of both sides of her mouth. Caitlin Clark, please stop this crap with going on this freaking Sue Bird podcast. At this point, you're just irking your own fans because Sue Bird is a snake. This is the WNBA, folks. This is the disgusting crap that we have to put up with constantly when it comes to Caitlin Clark. And then, of course, when we hit back, clap back, whatever you want to call it, oh, we're the ones causing the problem. Isn't that always how it works? Be the aggressor, and when someone responds, plays victim. Look, we know your playbook. We're not falling for that nonsense anymore. People are so tired of this crap. You know, people on this video say, what a fool. Does she know that CC has the record for assists? Yeah, exactly. This biatch hasn't really watched her play. You could be right. She got her chain yanked. Yeah, here's what happened. Somebody reached out to Lauren when that got a lot of attention from Caitlin Clark fans and said, whoa, 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 whoa. Back up, Lauren. That's not the narrative we're pushing with this league. Here's what you're going to do. You are going to go on Sue Bird's podcast and you're going to talk about 2 things. How Sue Bird is the best point guard ever and the only point guard that you would want to play with. And then you're going to insult Caitlin Clark and insinuate that you would not want to play with her at all because she is a selfish player who will shoot the ball instead of hitting a wide open player. That is what happened. This is the kind of league that we are dealing with, as everyone has said. It is run by the UConn Mafia. The league is never going to change until that changes, and therefore it's got limits on its growth because, yes, there's no doubt that it sucked in some Caitlin Clark fans that are going to continue to support the WNBA no matter how much Caitlin Clark gets abused, even if Caitlin Clark never comes back. That happens, right? Brainwashing's easy, folks. But you're not going to get the numbers that you need to be what you think you should be, and the players getting paid what you think they deserve to get paid. That's not going to happen. Clearly, there is a lot of work to do. I watched this quite a number of times before I brought this to your attention because I'm like, this can't be real. Like, this can't really be the same person I'm seeing in the first video from not all that long ago to what I'm saying now. And I'll finish off with this, just like this. What is that? Parzival. Just sad what they will do to stay in the good graces of the gatekeepers. As long as this type of behavior is common, the league will struggle to truly take off. It's pathetic. 100%. So if you were thinking, oh, sometimes we get a little too much tinfoil hat stuff, here's the evidence in front of your eyes. That's the same person in both videos. There's no way you can possibly convince me that there isn't someone that reached out to Lauren and said, nope, no good. We got to fix that. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go talk to Sue Bird. You're going to say how great Sue Bird is, and then you're going to attack Caitlin Clark and insult her as a player, insinuate she's selfish, as I was just saying, that you would not actually even want to play with her at all, let alone be the one you most want to play with. So anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Appreciate you checking out this video as always. Do me a favor, help out the channel, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. Go have the day you deserve, and I will talk to you later.